with Coach Langford, Walter Langford. So you worked with him as an assistant coach for a while.
Assistant coach because I was only going to be here for 3 years. This was in 1954, and I started working with him. But Dan, I'll be honest with you. After a year or so that I was working here, and I noticed that I was making, like I said, the 5,000. After my first year, they promoted me to professor. So that meant maybe $1,000 raise in salary, and I was close to finishing up all the design work for the laboratory. I was teaching the course. I was starting to like it, in other words, personally. And I got to know the kids in fencing and starting to like it, and we were doing some not crazy things. And Polly was interested, she liked it. And I thought that, well, if I stay here longer, I would be golden with my wife, which is what we did. And I continued, and I told Father that I wanted to stay on a year-to-year basis, so that if I wanted to stay more than 3 years, I could. And he told me then, he said, you stay here as long as you want. And then, that's fairly good when somebody tells you that, I think. So we stayed. And we went from a signed contract for 3 years to year-to-year contracts for about 40 years. And in 1992 or 3 or 4, David can tell you better than I retired. So that's the way it worked. I can't help but feel that if it wasn't for the fact that my wife really didn't like New Jersey, she, who knows where I would have been by now. Probably in jail or somewhere. That's what my wife said. She'd say, you'd probably be like the people in New Jersey, you'd be dodging the police and so on and so forth.
We don't always do that. We live in New Jersey.
I know.